Romancing the Dungeon is a softcore D&D podcast about heroes navigating their daily lives while looking for love in a world full of peril, monsters and heartbreakers. This show is intended for mature audiences as it contains adult themes. But you can listen to it with your friends. You can listen to stuff that's adult themed with your friends too. Anyway, content warning for specific episodes can be found in the episode description. Okay, let me grab my notes. Last time on Romancing the Dungeon. I have been here with you now, and I was trying to feel like I know you, but I don't.
On the inside cover, to my darling Fia, I might not always be with you, but my love is. There at the edge of your mind, something buried. The memory of how Forrest Burbage died.
Why did you kill him?
I'm not doing this, Fia. I'm not. There's a caravan. It should be here in 2 days. This is it, Fia. We go our separate ways. As you race towards the figure, as she turns, that sense of hope vanishes, Fia, as you come face to face with Julia Lacoste. I'm going out of my mind here. I'm so worried. It's been days, nights since I've heard from them, and there's just so much money at stake. Okay, pull it together, Ross. It's time to call in the big leagues. You're through to IX Emergency Hero Services. We appreciate your call on your current state of emergency. Please listen carefully to the following options and press the number on your sending stone for appropriate response. If you are facing an immediate threat from monsters or bandits, press 1. I am their immediate threat. For magical disturbances such as rogues, spellcasters, or enchanted creatures, press 2. See above. If you require healing or medical assistance, press 3. I did shake Nate's hand once. Maybe I should... If you're calling to report a possible sighting of Fia Burbage, the King Killer, please press 4. Man, they didn't mention a reward. For non-urgent matters, such as reporting your local cult for suspicious activity or requesting advice on navigating a world full of peril, monsters, and heartbreakers, press 5. Hey, hold on a second. That's my gig you got there. To speak with an operator, please press 6. Automated. Wow. Those Galeshire Kingdom cutbacks are ridiculous. I'm going to let some poor minimum wage slob know exactly what I think of them. Thank you. You will be placed with an available operator as soon as one becomes available. Please hold the line. Oh, for f***'s sake. Hey, it automatically bleeped me. That's kind of cool. Okay. AJ is a total hottie. Okay, maybe this way it won't be so bad. Hephaestus is a total shite-hawk. I didn't bleep that one. Okay, Nathaniel Obsidian McKnight is a complete and total cut. Fia, you're standing about 15 feet away from Julia Lacoste, the woman who helped you and Una escape Galeshire, the woman who gave you the flower, the herb, to stave off the exhaustion and to get a sense of clarity and to kind of figure things out. And around her, as you take all of her in, your eyes drift to the 2 undead giant wolves and the undead orc that you and Una killed a couple of days ago in the woods after they attacked. Where is she?
I I don't know.
Where is the Empress, Fia?
Who?
Una. Where is she?
She ran out of the cabin. What do you mean, Empress? What's that?
You're a smart girl, Fia. Surely by now you've begun to put pieces together. Unlocked some memories.
Yeah, some, but I've no idea what you mean by Empress.
Your mother, Una, is a member of an organization. We are members of an organization known as the Tarot.
Okay.
She did all this.
What? Yeah, I know she brought me here, yeah.
Oh, God. I'm really going to have to spell it all out for you, haven't I? Well, it would be fun knowing your last moments filled with dread. The realization that Mummy isn't as kind and caring and compassionate as she presents herself to be.
Trust me, I know she tries to put on that front, but I know she struggles. That's why I was running after her. I needed to figure out why she killed him.
The wolf, one of the wolves kind of begins to break away and begins to kind of circle.
That makes Fia nervous, and she does take a couple of steps back. What are you doing?
I'm going to kill you.
What? Why? What have I ever done to you? What?
Fia, I prefer in these situations to be blunt. So if you'll permit me, and before I have you torn limb from limb, allow me to tell you the truth that your mother wasn't so willing to share.
She has Fia's attention, but Fia's also trying to get more aware of her surroundings as well.
Una killed Dreyfus. And the wolf snaps, like literally the one that had kind of come around, even though you've stepped, snaps at you. It's 13 hit.
It doesn't, and I would describe it as when Fia gets this information thrown at her, she falters a step back. I'd say that's probably why the wolf missed, because she's really taken aback by this. This is not what she thought she was dealing with tonight.
You're quick. If only the poison had lingered a little longer. She killed Dreyfus, Kyle. Well, we all had a hand in that.
Confusion is wrapped over Fia's face hearing this news about Kyle now as well.
Oh, he was the son. Was the son. He was working for us. With us. Then against us. Hence the...
What is it that you or your twisted organization wants from me?
Oh, we don't want anything from you.
Then leave me alone.
Oh, Fia, I can't. See, I've said too much. I've told you things I shouldn't have told you. And now I'm going to have to kill you. Though, again, in all honesty, Fia, there's a part of me that wants to kill you to kind of just get at Una.
I'm readying my short sword and my dagger.
Mm-hmm. Julia, the entire time her eyes are fixed on you, Fia. She kind of watches as you kind of maneuver out of the way from the wolf's bite.
You can hear her words catching on the wind, and they start to get louder, like a whisper in your ear. Does 17 hit?
Oh, yeah. I haven't regained any of my HP either on that last sleep, did I?
No, you did not.
Okay.
Take...
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it.
You take 6 necrotic damage and 5 cold damage.
Okay, I only take half of that necrotic.
And then make a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's a 13.
Your movement speed is halved.
Oh, fuck, I can only move 7 feet?
Yeah. There is just this pain that courses through you, and you feel your body wither as she uses her action Undead Whisper.
Undead. Oh, God, that sounds terrifying.
Let's roll for initiative. I will roll for Julia, the orc, and the wolves separately, but the wolves will go together.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
13 for Julia. Did you get higher or lower than 13?
I got a natural 20.
17 for the orc. And the wolves get 11. Okay, so Fia, orc. And by the way, I'm going to say that Julia went there. That wasn't a surprise. That is her action.
That's her action done for this round.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got a nat 20?
I did.
That means you have a free action at the start. So just as she kind of, as her words whisper in your ear and that pain courses through you.
How close is she to me?
15 feet.
And I've only got half movement.
So yeah.
What quarter movement? Is there anything within 5 feet of me?
Just snow. Like it's just you're outside. Oh, there's a wolf. Sorry, yeah. The wolf is the wolf.
Well, because he's close, I'm going to use this free action just to get an attack off on the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
For a 16 to hit.
That hits.
The wolf takes 6 damage from my short sword. So that's the free action. And now it's my turn at the top of the round.
Yep.
Okay. So bonus action, I'm manifesting my echo. I can manifest it 15 feet from me. So I'm literally going to manifest it straight in front of Julia's face.
Okay.
To between the two of us. And my echo is going to take my 2 attacks against Julia.
Mm-hmm.
A 15.
Misses.
Or a 21.
That hits.
For 7 damage.
What kind of damage?
Off my dagger, so piercing damage.
Fia, it's that thing of, so with the wolf on your right, you slash out at that, and then immediately, all the while kind of one eye on Julia, you feel the energy course up around you as just this haze of purple smoke bills rushes forward as your Echo Knight comes into form, and it lunges and it stabs Julia right in, like you catch her right in the stomach, and you see her she kind of just looks down. There's no blood.
Nothing.
The orc comes running.
At myself or my echo?
Oh, it's going to rush past the echo to you, so
it would get an
opportunity attack. Yep.
Yeah.
Because it was right beside Julia, so it's going to get, it'll provoke an opportunity attack.
That is a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
For 8 damage.
Okay. Your Echo Knight, like seeing the orc rush past, it immediately just pulling the blade out of Julia, it gets him right into the side. The orc doesn't even, there isn't a scream or a howl of pain or anything. It doesn't even seem to kind of acknowledge it. It barrels towards you and it swings its great axe straight at you. That's a dirty 20.
Oh, yeah.
And that is 15 slashing damage. You rolled a 12 on a d12.
Oh, yeah.
That's its action, and the other wolf is going to go for your Echo Knight.
Okay.
And that's an 18.
Meets it, beats it. The Echo Knight, if it takes 1 damage, disappears.
Okay. The wolf lunges kind of up towards your Echo Knight, and it's that moment where as the undead orc woodsman barrels into you, your concentration slips and the Echo Knight kind of reacts a second too late to kind of block the wolf. The wolf's teeth sinks into it and just kind of tears the smoke to nothing. Oh, it's really unfair. 4 against 1. Probably thinking that, aren't you?
I'm thinking you need to shut up, because of course it's unfair.
Oh, Fia, the times I could tell you, watching your mother blitz in and out of battlefields and ballrooms, bodies in their dozens and scores left in her wake. This would be nothing to Una. A nuisance, maybe. To you, though, a death sentence. And it's your action.
Bonus action, I'm going to manifest my echo again straight away. Like, as soon as it's gone, I'm getting it back. It's going to be the other side of the orc to give me advantage on my rolls. Because...
Now, do you have disadvantage on those rolls?
Not on attack.
Okay.
So that will be a 14.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh my god. And because it's flanked, I will get
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack as well. How many d6 do I roll for that? Sorry. 3 extra d6. $13 damage in total to the orc.
Okay.
Of my first attack. My second attack then is a 23 for an extra 5 damage to the orc. And then I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to, because there's kind of anger bubbling up in me now, I'm going to unleash Incarnation just to attack again with my short sword. For a natural 20.
Okay.
So 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 4, 16 damage on top of all of that.
Between you and the Echo Knight kind of acting in unison, when you go low, the Echo Knight kind of goes up into the orc's back, and the two of you stab and slice and cut. And it is this moment where it is just a flurry of movement and kind of blinking in and out of space. Where you were, the Echo Knight now is, and you now where it was. You eviscerate the undead orc. It falls in a heap on the ground. Oh my, I think I might have spoke too soon. I might have inherited some ability from Una.
You know, you talk about her like you admire her. Why don't you go hunt her down?
Oh, as soon as you're dead on the floor, Fia, and I can drag your lifeless body in front of her. Like a gift.
I'm not going to give you that satisfaction so easily. Is my movement halved still? Or like, do I have to do a saving throw?
Oh, you can do your saving throw. You can do your saving throw now again. Yep.
Constitution, wasn't it?
Yeah, 16.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. Yeah, it's almost like, it's not that her concentration is gone for it, but the whisper has quietened, and you shrug it off, Fia, as you don't take notice of it anymore. 17 to hit.
Yep. Me or my echo? Sorry, me.
You.
Okay.
Take 18 necrotic damage.
So I take 9.
9. Yeah.
I'm at 17 HP, just so you know.
Okay. Good.
I'm fucked. I have nothing to help myself.
She, like Julia, the entire time she has remained on the spot. The wolves might have circled, the orc may have charged, but Julia hasn't moved. Even after being stabbed in the stomach, she's still standing there. And she's, yeah.
Is it just all snowstorm around me, or can I see any tree line or anything at all?
It's just, you're out in the yard somewhere, and it is just snow.
I know the cabin's behind me, that's about it, is it?
You think the cabin is behind you.
Okay.
Because you spilled out and you went running and you lost your bearings. And it's heavy snow that's falling.
Gotcha.
There's a moment where just sort of you see kind of a flicker in her eyes, and then a long wound just opens in your arm as she casts Inflict Wounds. Scream. And the wolves are going to go.
Okay.
That's a nat 20 to hit.
Yep.
And a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
So that's 6 automatically. Plus 3 is 9. 10, 3, 13, and 1, 14.
I'm going to use my reaction on Canny Dodge to half that attack.
So the first guy...
So total the wolves who hit me for is 14.
14. The first guy hit you for 10 because he got the 6.
Okay, so that's 5 I got it down to.
Yes, 5 plus the other one's 4. So 9. It's that thing for you where you've just kind of got a handle on her, and one wolf, the one next to you, kind of literally just takes a bite out of you, and the other wolf comes in then and tries to knock you to the ground, and it bites deep into your shoulder, trying to push you down. It's your action.
Panic is really setting in now for Fia, so she's bamfing out of there 30 feet away, and she's using her action and bonus action and her dash to get as far away as possible.
You can run, Fia, but I can smell death on you. And you hear Julia's voice just kind of cut across the whistling of the wind as you use your blessing of the Raven Queen to just vanish and reappear 30 feet in like a direction. And you just run. And it's that thing when you do, just out of the corner of your eye, you see the cabin. Like it's there. It's about 15, 20 feet away on your left-hand side. You can make it out. You're coming in from around the side where the galley kitchen is. So you're almost kind of running towards it, but you're running at it, but away from it.
If I've seen that now and I've got now like a little bit of advantage on where I am, I'm going to use the cabin as like an anchor point to go for a tree line.
Okay. So you're going to go kind of, you know that like Una often when she comes out of the front, it was just run straight. Yeah. So you're going to use that as kind of your thing. Yeah.
I want to get cover.
As you run kind of for the cabin, not to hide in it, but to kind of like, this is the fix, and if I get to the front, I can go forward and run forward. You run, but the entire time behind you, you hear there's just this guttural howl. It's the same howl you heard that first day, that thing that cut through the window, that wolf in pain. Mm. Julia has been, it's that thought.
Watching us since then, yeah.
And you hear it kind of let this sort of half gargled, wet howl out of its throat as you run for the cabin, and you can feel the air in your lungs burning as the Econite is running with me. You.
Yeah. I'm keeping that up.
And as you shoot kind of to the front and keep running, you are running for the tree line. And it's that thing of like, as you make it around to the front of the house, you just catch your prince. You see, it's that thing of like, you're running so fast, but Una's as well for a moment, but where you see yours veer off to the right. Una's have vanished. There's no sign of them. She must have
again or something. Yeah.
But you are running for the tree line. You can hear the wolves.
I've swapped weapons in my run as well, if that's all right, to my longbow.
The wolves have, like, where they were on your heels at the house or close to the cabin, as you make it to the front, they've lost you. Like, you don't hear them behind you anymore, and you are just running for the tree line.
Yeah.
And there's this moment where you can just make it out. You can just see the edge of the tree line, and behind you, you feel a presence just appear. Fia, you can't run from death. And Julia is behind you. You see a portal opening up and closing as she reappears.
Behind me.
Yeah, it's your action.
Is she within 5 feet of me now?
Yes, she is, yeah.
Disengage.
Okay.
And I'm just still belting away.
I'm not really a hunter. This is beginning to get tedious, Fia, as you kind of like it's that thing of you feel her and you throw yourself into kind of a barrel roll and you into the tree line. Fia. Oh. I'm going to find you. I'm going to kill you. And I can make it very, very slow.
He is terrified. Absolutely terrified. Right now.
Or you can give yourself up. And I promise to make it quick.
You say nothing.
Almost painless. Give me a stealth check.
This is where I am with disadvantage here. 21.
Okay. You've cleared the yard and that open area around the cabin and made it into the tree line. And hearing Julia taunt and call you, you've slipped kind of between the trees and into the brush. And there where during the storm, you're not sure, but a large tree has kind of uprooted itself. You bury yourself in the overhang, just kind of ducking down low and hiding. And it's that moment you literally see her sort of step past, like you make yourself small, almost invisible in the dark. And there's a moment where you feel it's a thing of her where you think, oh, she's seen me. Like she kind of even looks in your direction, but Julia misses you as she slips past. This really is Una's fault, Fia.
Just for clarification for where I'm hidden, my Echo Knight is 30 feet away.
Okay,
Just for clarification.
Is it hiding?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be as well. Because what I'm going to do, if it's my action, I'm going to speak and then do something.
Okay.
I know it is. I have enough on my plate to sort out with her as well.
And Julia, kind of about 10 feet away, just kind of snaps and turns, and her eyes lock on you.
I swap places with my Echo.
She moves towards the Echo and just placing a hand on it. 24 to hit.
Oh yeah.
She just places just like 3 of her fingers on it, and the Echo Knight withers and the smoke just melts. She betrayed the tarot, Fia. It's actually quite funny. We killed Kyle for the same thing. She even voted for his execution. And then, days later, she makes the same stupid mistake. And she gives it all up to save you.
My turn. Bonus action, Echo 15 feet away from me. And it's going to shoot from my Echo's position. I don't know if she'll see it or not.
You are going to summon your Echo Knight 15 feet away.
Yep, from me.
And then take a shot at her.
Yep,
okay.
From my Echo's position.
Yep.
So, does she see the Echo?
It's just going to bamf, like it's going to appear 15 feet away and take a shot, so she will see it, but she's going to see that, not you. Do make a stealth check, though, before you...
Understood. Oh yeah, that's 22.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, she won't notice. She will see the Echo Knight though.
Okay. That's fine. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
For 8 damage. Piercing. And I'm just going to get my Echo to kind of move more away from me, so another 15 feet away from where I am.
She sees the Echo Knight just as the arrow looses and it catches her in the shoulder. Oh, no. I've been shot. You can't kill me, Fia. But you can piss me off. What little patience I have left are very thin. These tricks are over. And she stays. You see her kind of. She doesn't move. You can kind of, from where you are, Fia, you can. There is an arrow sticking out of her left shoulder. Again, there's no blood. You don't see the fur get stained or anything like that. But it is that thing where you watch to see what she's doing. She just seems to be concentrating. And just her hands seem to be kind of like, her fingers are kind of moving. She's not, you don't see a weapon, you don't see anything, but her fingers are kind of moving. It's your action.
Bonus action, I'm going to second wind to regain some HP. For Matt's 11 HP back. Just same thing again, I'm going to pot shot her with the Echo.
Okay. That's your... So the bonus action was second wind. The Echo is now taking your action.
Yeah. For a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
For another 10 damage. Going to unleash Incarnation for him to do that attack again.
Okay.
For a dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty, yep.
For a full 11 damage. And do you want another stealth check as well to keep my position hidden?
No, because it's the same Echo Knight.
Oh no, but for me, do you want me to still do a stealth check to keep hidden?
You're fine, don't worry.
Oh, I hate you.
You, again, it's that thing of like you still your breath and you find kind of energy in you, and the pain in your arm, the wound and stuff that you kind of just not shrug it off. You're aware of it, but you still yourself. And as a little bit of energy kind of, as you pull it from deep within you, your Echo Knight takes another shot. This time the arrow kind of catches Julia just a little lower, like it catches her kind of in the ribs. And again, this time you hear the thud and it kind of echoes through the trees. There is this moment where you hear the shot hit. Everything goes quiet. Found you. Dex saving throw, please.
A dirty 20 again.
Okay. So you're going to take half damage on this. And it is... Okay.
What attack is it?
Oh, sorry, that's the wrong dice. You're about to see, don't worry. 5. Take 11 lightning damage.
That's half?
That's half.
I'm going to use Uncanny Dodge to take half of that again.
Okay, so 5.
Thank you.
There is a moment where you can kind of... You hear the arrow thud into Julia. You don't hear a whelp of pain or anything. You hear her voice call out, "Found you." The forest is quiet. The wind kind of rustling through the trees. For a moment, it kind of felt as if the storm was dying down. And then there is a ripple of thunder and a bolt of lightning just cuts through the air. igniting and slicing the tree as it explodes around you. You throw yourself out from hiding, and kind of, it's that thing of like where you kind of dodge out of the way. You are still caught by some of it. It's more the heat and the flames from the burning tree that crashes into you as you spill away from it, and you and Julia kind of lock eyes again.
How close am I to her space?
Jesus, you've put about 45, 50 feet from each other.
Okay, well, I'm going to do the same again.
Yep.
And I'm keeping to move away from her because I've got good range on my weapons, and I'm going to bonus action hide.
Okay.
So stealth again. Trying to keep myself as alive as possible. That is a 14
to hide.
Yeah. As far as I'm aware, like, I think I'm hidden.
Yeah. It's that thing of like you see her, like you've rolled onto the ground, you kind of look up at her and you kind of just throw yourself as quickly as you can. You throw yourself out of the way again. That was
my bonus action. So action is going to be again from my Echo Knight shooting at her. She doesn't seem to have any interest in that. A 24 to hit for 9 damage. Again, it's that moment where you throw yourself kind of in under cover and try and hide. The Echo Knight takes another shot at her. This time it doesn't actually stick, it just cuts, and it narrowly misses kind of her neck as the arrow cuts past her. And it's that same thing, Fia, where there's just a moment where you feel the energy around you as a bolt of lightning comes straight down again. Yeah. Okay.
Dex saving throw.
A 10.
You failed. And then 21 lightning damage.
Uncanny dodged half that.
10.
I'm at death's door.
Are you down?
I'm at 4 HP, Declan.
Again, you've feeling the energy kind of crackling around you. This time it's a little not as quick as you kind of feel the exhaustion kind of beginning to take hold. You fall forward, this time not so much a roll, as the lightning cracks around you. This time the shockwave sends you kind of flying as the energy courses through you and you feel your body kind of convulse. You don't have to roll for concentration on Echo Knights, do you? They just happen.
No,
okay.
He just says there. It's not a spell at all.
Everything is beginning to get hazy. Like you can feel your heart pounding in your chest. You hear Julia's laughter. It's mocking. It's everywhere. It's echoing on the trees. It's carried on the wind. And as you scramble to your feet, the taste of blood in your mouth and pain coursing through your body, it's your action.
There's a wave of realization that hits over Fia that this might be it. Through all the shit that she's gone through the last few days of learning what her mom has done and everything like that. The feeling of feeling sorry for herself starts to creep in a little, like it did in the first couple of days in the cabin. But feeling like these are her last moments, the last things that are in her head are Hephaestus, Nate, and Ivan, and Kyle, and Thane, and AJ. And just whether they're still here or not, like Kyle is gone, just hoping that they're going to be okay. She goes to run and hide again. That's what she's already done to try and protect herself. So for her stealth, It's a 22 to hide. And again, her echo is going to shoot again for a 16 to hit.
16, meets it, beats it.
So 6 damage. Unleash Incarnation, her last Unleash Incarnation to do it again.
You said 6 damage.
6 damage. For 17 to hit. And 11 damage. And just, she knows she's going to be found again, but just, she sees her friends. That's all she sees.
You can hear the ringing in your ears of the thunder, and you can kind of feel the pain, and you can taste the dirt and the blood. And as you scramble, and you are practically on your hands and knees as you find cover, hoping Julia has lost you, the Echo Knight fires an arrow and then a second arrow, both catching Julia this time, both burying themselves, one into her right thigh, the other into her stomach. Again, unflinching. I can hear your heart, Fia. It is loud. It is alive.
Hearing Julia say that actually brings her comfort.
Goodbye. And there's a moment, Fia, as Ivan, Nate, Hephaestus, Thane, Kyle, Clodagh, Ike, Jess, Quillo, and AJ. All of these people, and so many more, all of those things come to you, and there is a flash of light. And then you feel 2 hands grip you as you are pulled into black and purple smoke, and you come face to face with Una. Run. And she reaches for your bow. And you see her take an arrow from a quiver. She pulls it back and she fires. It cuts through the air. And as you watch her let it loose, you see it hit Julia straight into the head, right between her eyes, and there's a crack. And Julia bends backwards, almost like a ragdoll crumpling. And the laughter grows louder. You can't run from death, Empress. And her whole body bends forward. And the mask is cracked and falls into 2 pieces. And you see the bare bones and skull staring straight at the pair of you. And Una closes the portal, and you feel your whole body dragged downwards. And you tumble down the side of a hill into a snowbank, and Una falls beside you. We don't have time. She's going to find us. You have to run. find the road, Fia. I will stop her for as long as I can. And she gets to her feet and she runs back up the hill.
I get up and I run, looking for a road.
As you run in the opposite direction to Una, the whole weight of your body pulling you down every step is harder. You see Una just disappear over the crest of the hill. There's a roll of thunder and a flash of lightning a few minutes later, and a fear to look back as you push forward. Your body begins to give up and give way. Holding on to trees and branches, rocks, you drag and pull yourself forward as much as you physically can, but the exhaustion and the exertion are too much. And as you stumble to your knees and everything begins to get blurry, you hear the faint sounds of caravan wheels on a dirt road. The neighing of horse. Everything is bleary. Everything hurts. And you hear someone shout out, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." And the horse comes to a stop. And there's a barking sound as a large mastiff comes running towards you. "Yeah, no, Rash, that's her. I found her. Yeah, we got her. She's not in a good way."
Oh my God.
And as Nana comes down and, "You're all right, lass. We'll get you to safety." We'll leave the episode there.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ, that was great.
You've been listening to Romancing the Dungeon with Louise and me, Declan, your Dungeon Master. Special thank you to Abby Soiree and Stephen Tynan for our amazing theme song for Season 3, Fight for Each Other. Title card and artwork is by Dahi C Designs. This has probably been one of my favourite episodes of Romancing the Dungeon that I've ever gotten to edit and gotten to run and gotten to plan for. And I know in the last couple of episodes I've been just talking about how amazing it has been to play one-on-one with Louise, but the tension that I hope comes across in this episode was so overwhelming in the room, and she absolutely knocked it out of the park. So a big thank you to Louise for her time and her energy. As always, and just as a quick reminder, do check in with your players whenever it comes to role-playing heavier things like this. It only makes for a much better game and a much better relationship between the DM and the player, and that space around the table. So that being said, we are bringing this part of Fia's journey to a close, and we are going to pick up with Hephaestus, AJ, Nate and Ivan in 2 weeks' time. We'll see you then.
Devoted desire, dreamy or dirty.
No, I've no...
Dapper dates for dejected daters.
We're just gonna...
I'm Declan Tooney.
Raw's great person, you fucking bitch. We're just gonna go straight into it. There's no question for this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
you tell me I'm dealing with 2 wolves, an orc, and this woman who takes half piercing damage, I am going to throw a dice at you.